Guys, welcome back to Knife Mania. This is a knife I'm actually excited about. I've carried one of these for years. My last one I gave away to a family friend. And just like this, to me, this knife is for personal protection. Okay? Now, I carried one of these knives for years, loved it, whole 9 yards. It fit great in my pocket. And then I found out they upped the ante. So I ordered this knife, and it's kind of old school. It's a type of stiletto. And I can tell you this knife has been upped. Yeah, it's it. Okay, so I got this knife with shipping for $100, well, $102 from Knife Center. It is a cold steel. Last one, a certain gentleman, friend of the family, was ecstatic about a certain style of knife. And this one I carried, again, for personal protection. When some of the places I work, being a welder, we work in some very... No, I'm trying to think how to phrase it, but very iffy places, okay? So I carried this knife a lot. And then when I found out they came out with it in one of my favorite steels, one of them, I had to get it. Especially when before tax and everything, it was less than $100. I had to. So, chwa. Whoa. No, I had it right. Sorry, backwards reading. It is a Ti-Lite. This is the 4-inch, which is one of my favorite models. The 6-inch is nice, but it's not really pocket friendly. Okay? So, I haven't had one of these in a few years, guys, so. Packaging's still the same. Man, I have missed mine. Oh, opens beautifully. This is the S35VN model. Now, the last one I had was out of OS 8, I want to say. Feels sharp-ish. Doesn't feel as sharp as the other ones came. But, guys, the lockup on these things are great. The handle feels great because of these. Creates a great hilt for self-protection. This one, you're relying strictly on that forward finger guard. This one has no finger guard. You're relying on this and this, which works great, but can hurt your hand. Fair warning. So, is this a EDC? Ooh, that's going to take some breaking in. I wonder. Oh, no. See how my older one, even with that little bit sticking out, I could still flick it open, but not yet. Alright, so thumb ramp obviously works great. Now, this is a knife I'm very familiar with, so we're going to just put the old jumbo away. 4-inch blade, S35VN. Great fit finish. Again, I know these knives very well. I've carried several of these over the years, but how lesser steel. So, oh my goodness. If you're looking for a EDC for self-protection, if it's legal, one of these. I love this stiletto. It's made for really quite honestly one purpose. Stabbies. Face. The neck. Come in with the twist. But, well, yeah, you guys can figure it out for yourselves. I'm not here to train you. I'm here to show you knives. So this is my receipt. $96.25. Shipping 0, tax $5.78. Man, taxes with the inflation is driving me nuts. It's making it harder and harder to buy knives to show you guys. But anyway, $102.03 is what I paid for this knife overall. Plain, simple, period. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Again, this is one of my favorite self-defense knives. You see me open it right out of the box, right out of the package. I love a cold steel. Let's compare that to this one. Now, it's not going to be exactly a fair comparison. This is S35VN, fresh out of the box. This is crew wear. Ooh. Got a little something going on with my blade there. Alright, let's try it this way. There it goes. Again, I have carried this knife at work. And I have used it, not necessarily as a self-protection weapon. Man, I miss this knife. Cold steel Ti-Lite. Once you get them broke in, and I'm going to try to show you guys this. Look at that lockup. You can see that? Beautiful, beautiful lockup. This thing's not going to give. It's a lot wider than this one. A lot longer. A lot heavier. But almost, oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. The front flip. Great on this knife. This one's also made to where when you, if you need to, only if you need to, don't mind the numbers on my hand. When you go to take this from your pocket, so you're sitting vertically in your pocket along the hem, go to deploy it. Oop, I hit the couch. Okay, let's try that a little higher. Automatically deploys. Like an Emerson Wave would back in the old days. Oh my goodness. Oh, I messed that one up. Again, I just got this from the mailbox. I love these knives. They're great knives. They're well built. I've seen on here in YouTube world where they make them actual stilettos, automatics. Yeah, I don't know. I've always loved this knife. Now, I do have some actual Italian stilettos, switchblades, which now we're allowed to carry back here in my state of Michigan. Still don't carry them. some of the knives with the technology nowadays, especially with the auto launch right here, automatically deploying the blade when you draw it, they're quicker. And it's like the old school balisongs. They're more of an intimidation deal. No, these are straight and to the point. Quite literally on this one. So if you guys are looking for a knife that you can use for self-defense, I mean, obviously any knife you can. That's a given. But these two are two of the best, well-made, in my opinion, self-defense knives you could ever have. You need to practice with them. You need to learn your strikes. You need to learn your blocks. You need to learn... Unfortunately, in knife fighting, chances are you're not going to come out unscathed. So you need to learn where to take a strike so that you can counter strike to get that strike that ends the game. Is that politically correct? I don't know. I don't really care. Anyway, because some of the places working in some of the hoods of good old Detroit and other places I've worked, you carry a knife for work, you carry a knife for self-defense, and you try to get your job done as quickly and as efficiently as possible, and then get the hell out of there. But I do love the Spyderco. Do love it. But this is a knife I'm familiar with. This is a knife I carried for years. Carried it in my boots, carried it in my pocket, carried it in my reflective vest. So if you're a contractor and you work in sketchy areas, man, either one of these knives, now you're going to pay for them. This one was, I think, $180 something. This is a Knife Center exclusive out of Crewwear G10 handles. And this one is the new Ti-Lite out of S35VN. So, I mean, take your pick, whatever fits you better. Anyone who's trained with knives, if you can, get your hands on them, try them out, see which one fits your style better. I'm more of a stiletto guy, just saying. Some people are more of this kind, just saying. But either way, both are awesome, awesome for what they were designed for, okay? Now you take either one of these knives and you start prying up steel or chipping your slag off of your welds or anything like that, you're going to mess them up. But if you carry them for the purpose they're made for, guys, these two knives are awesome. Okay, plain. Oh, did I just stab my couch? No. Okay, almost did. Oh, I miss this knife. And the 4-inch is just so great for EDC. It's not too heavy. It's not too light. It doesn't take up a whole bunch of space in your pocket. In fact, I'll try to show you the... See if I can't. Step back a little bit. Put it in my pocket. In my pocket. Now when you draw... Normally it's a really quick action, but what you're going for... Oh, wow, that pocket clip is tight. But when you draw it, right there, see it catches on my hem? Knife is open. So in a quick draw, let's do it right. Boom. Open. No fiddling with a button. No flipping a belly. No nothing. Plain simple. Draw it. Open for business. Same thing with the Emerson Wave, which I have an original Emerson. Like it, but a lock tends to lock up on me. So let's see. Whoops. Oh. And of course, that's a brand new one. So, alright, let's see what's on the box. 4-inch, blah, blah, blah. Overall length, 8 3/4. Steel CPM S35VN, weight 4.6 ounces. So it is a little heavy, okay? But me, with everything I carry at work, I'm not going to notice it. You may. I don't. Blade thickness, 3mm. Okay, this one on Crewwear is thicker. Okay, I don't remember the exact specs on it. Let's see what else it says. Handle 3 3/4 out of 7075 aircraft aluminum. That is awesome. Me being a welder and a fabricator, I understand that. A lot of you may not, but 7075 is really good aluminum. So, however, this one I do like because it's one hand closing, one hand opening. This one's no hand opening. Can I close it one hand? Well, yeah, but keep your fingers the hell out of the way. We stand by our products 100%. So, classic cold steel warranty. Anytime, anywhere. Yeah. So it's the iCat, or pumpkin, the Ti-Lite 4-inch, and S35VN. I am so excited, guys. When I came across this one and I just started looking, kind of going along with that tactical blade, the I can't remember the name of it, the one that's made from a tank, the M73. But this is a knife that I know, this is a knife I've carried for years, and it's a great knife. So, as long as you use it for what it's for, I would not carry this without one of my utility knives, one of my EDC knives. I'm sorry, I wouldn't. Man, I miss this knife. I really have. You ever had one of those knives you got rid of and you're sitting back like a week later and you're like, man, why did I do that? Why did I get rid of that knife? Well, this is that knife for me. So now this makes my third knife. I'll never get rid of this knife, just like I'll never get rid of my what is it? It's a Mexican knife. Spanish named Big Knife from Cold Steel. That was one of my dream knives, and my Finhawk. Love that knife. Great bushcraft knife. So this is probably my third Cold Steel knife that I'll probably never get rid of. So, alright guys. Anyway, until next time, as always, keep your knife sharp, keep your fingers out of the way, and be safe. Catch you on the next one. Later.